Guys, I'm back with another video. I think I've got like some videos I need to post. Like, I need to do a lot, but I've been working on stuff. Boaz Studios came over to my house and we worked a little bit on the episode, some fight scenes. So the fight scenes will look better quality than the rest of the episode, unless he'll do it for me. I'm gonna ask him. Not sure. Probably watch this video and say, nope, I'm not gonna do it. Even though he's like not working on his episode and he's just being totally lazy and taking a break. But I mean, that's his choice. I do it all the time. Okay, so what this video is all about is, it's not really a mock, because a mock is required. I'm pretty sure the rules of having a mock has to be an elevated platform. Not sure, but I'm trying to add in some things that will make it similar to a mock. This is more of like just a fight scene between the ancient Sith Lords and their Mandalorian allies, as well as they have some battle droids. They never made Legends sets and things like that, or any Star Wars lore sets. They made it like 1 or 2, so I'm just trying to like piece together what I could do. I really like the story of Darth Malgus. He's like supposed to be an ancient Sith Lord with like great power or whatever. And I like the idea of his invasion on the Jedi Temple. But I thought, why don't I date it back a few years, make my own Sith Lords, and do things like that. So this is like, on Coruscant. Well, no, it's, oh gosh, I need to think, because I'm just having this be a random planet. I don't know where it is, but it is when the Jedi are in employment for the Republic, and so there are some Republic troops here trying to help them out, just along this line. Then there's a line of Jedi and Sith. But basically what they're doing is they're invading a Jedi temple. They've been invading it for 2 years, so obviously it's pretty decrepit as of now. The Jedi have another Jedi temple, but they want to try and save this one, so they've started one last final assault on the Sith. Let me just tell you, they do lose. I'm not doing stop motion or anything about this, so it's fine if I tell you. I like the story of Darth Malgus, so I made a very similar character right here, the Sith Lord, not the guy who's getting zapped. I made him tall with, he's supposed to be the Sith Lord like one who wants to enhance his body so powerful that he can't be defeated by anyone. He does fail and is eventually defeated, but it's a cool story, and I may do a spin-off series on him for my next Star Wars series, which will come after my next Ninjago one. This is just a Jedi that's being zapped, an older one, but his master is fighting right next to him. Well, his old master. They're both Jedi masters now. But you can tell that this one's really, really old because he still uses one of these. I think it's personal preference for him. He's gotten used to fighting with it. So he's wearing one of these. I also wanted to show off my design for it. Basically, the lightsabers didn't used to have power cores on their own, so you had to carry a huge backpack that had to be charged all the time around. It prevented you from fighting pretty well, although he's pretty used to it. Then there are, so this is a human Sith. This is a, why can't I remember the names? I need like a list of all the planets. Well, he's the same species as Maul right here. He's half of the same species as Maul. I can't believe I can't remember. I literally like made up his story just a minute ago. And the other part of him is pureblood Sith. Then there are Mandalorians back here. One's lifting off. It should be angled forward, but it often falls over when I do that. Over here we have a Jedi as powerful as Mace Windu over here. She just cut off the Sith's arm. I can tell you that she will turn to the dark side and become a final Jedi. And so, right here we have one Jedi rushing at a Sith, which is pretty unusual. Usually the Sith would rush at the Jedi. I originally had him like this, and he was moved one step back, but I wanted to use these shoulder pads. Since these are older Sith, it's still a Sith order, and they're still employed by the Empire. And so they have, they wear bulky armor to protect themselves. Then we have a member of the Sith Council, like this guy. He's a member also. Like this guy right here, he just killed this guy's guard and is about to move on to him. Oh, up here we have a Jedi with a mechanical arm flipping over this thing and attacking this Sith with the longer blade. I'm actually going to want to have this guy as a Sith trooper since he's wearing a Mandalorian style helmet rather than an actual Sith. Also, his lightsaber is extra long, so it makes more sense. Over here we have, obviously, these troops. This is not mine, and I will immediately take this off after this video is over, because it's my brother's. Some of these other things are my brother's, but, yeah, he doesn't like me using his Legos, so I'm gonna have to take this off. This is one of my favorite Imperial officers. He's one of the ones in the Empire, but the Empire and the Republic had extremely similar uniforms. The old Empire. So I thought, okay, I'll just mix in. I accidentally ended the video by hitting the volume button, but I can just continue it on and just put it in one thing in iMovie. So over here we have obviously a Republic trooper. This is really hard to work around. I probably should have made something special for this. And then another officer he is guarding. Over here we have a promoted Imperial Republic trooper. Sorry, it's just the uniforms. Then we have some droids over here. These are just basic Sith droids. They're kind of mismatched. They're supposed to be either Mandalorian stuff. They're Mandalorian droids. They were created by the Mandalorians for the Sith. Okay. Moving on to probably this was one of the first things I made, like these two. It is a Jedi Master stabbing yellow-eyed Sith. I'm glad I have these yellow eyes. It comes in a Harry Potter set. It's a cool Harry Potter set. It's pretty small, but it's cool. And it's an older one. So she's stabbing literally straight through her. And something that I've always hated about the Disney play on Star Wars. I mean, the sequels were okay, just they're not Star Wars. They're something else. They're a good story, just not Star Wars. But something I thought was always so terrible was someone has to be trained in the Force to use a lightsaber. Rey was never, Finn was never, and Han Solo in Empire, he can barely hold on to that thing. And Luke pretends it's like a toy in Obi-Wan's hut. So I kind of think it just doesn't make sense. And then them calling them laser swords, kind of weird. But I don't want to get all about Star Wars because I can do that on my live streams. Yeah, this blood, I don't know what else to use for blood other than my own blood, and I don't want to give myself a cut. If I get any cuts, I'm gonna rush up here and be like, yes, perfect. But if that doesn't happen, I am not giving them real blood. I actually literally thought about cutting myself open and putting my hand down here I don't know. It was weird. It was a bad idea. But yeah, I thought this would be cool to make, and I originally wanted to make it as a mock, but then I realized, I didn't elevate it up on a stand and have a rim around it, so it can't really be a mock, and it's huge. It would be really hard for me to take all this out and then rebuild it on a mock type thing, so I thought, okay, I'll just have it be just a battle scene, and it'll be a lot easier. I was probably inspired by, two YouTubers, the Brick Corner or TBC, because of his, Scarif mock, and then this one other guy, Jim Jam Films. I really, 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 really liked his, old videos. Let's go to his oldest. I liked his Star Wars battle scenes, the clone ones. They were all really good stop motion, so I really liked those. Let's just focus it on this. I want this to be the thumbnail. Maybe that. No. So yeah, I really, really liked making this, and I'm not even finished, but I can't make any more Republic troopers, and I already have way too many Sith troopers, although they are supposed to lose. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. I really, 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 really like what I did with this. I think it's cool, and, it portrays accurately what these guys were like way back when, because they weren't like the acrobatic people. No, they wore armor and like our kind of armor, like knights. Like, yeah. I know it was based off Japanese, but it could have also Japanese and Chinese culture. But I think they could have also been George Lucas also may have based it off the Celtics. Just the armor choices for the other books, like he would have to authorize those, although some of them obviously, none of them are canon, but some of them obviously weren't canon even before he sold them, so it really doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm just really hoping that Disney does make the new Star Wars non-canon. That is my hope for today. All of you, go to Disney's channel and say, make the new Star Wars non-canon. Oh my goodness. Is uncanon a word? Is decanon a word? I don't know. But I've been trying to figure it out. Leave, yeah, just tell me. Okay, I have a comment question for once. If you even watched to the end of this video. Like, nobody ever watches to the end of my video. Makes me very sad. But I do have a comment question. Wait, do I? Yeah, I do. Okay, I want to know, how many of you guys like Star Wars lore and like Star Wars, and how many of you guys do not? Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cornflakes.